Well, let's still stay on this subject because of the many things the doctor spoke about as demands they are requiring seen before they return to work, hospital consumables and other essential hospital equipment. Well, the health ministry, we understand, has dispatched medical supplies for onward delivery to the Tamale Teaching Hospital following the concerns raised by staff of the facility during the minister's unannounced visit. And my colleague Safwa Buahin is joining us with details of a number of these equipment you're seeing on your television and on your mobile phone right now if you're following us on Facebook, Instagram, or on Twitter as well. These are the equipment on your screens right now which are being dispatched with immediacy to the Tamale Teaching Hospital. Let's take you to the ministry right now and speak to Safwa on the latest. Safwa, talk to us. The minister has been speaking, explaining why these essential hospital materials or equipment are on their way to Tamale. Talk to us as to what he's been saying to you as the media.
Yes, good afternoon to your viewers and listeners. It was a very hearty and a short ceremony held at the Ministry of Health, and the minister has been talking about the optimum utilization of machines, and specifically medical equipment that has been handed over to the Tamale Teaching Hospital, as well as maintenance culture of these health workers or these machines when it's being taken to the health facilities in the country, that they cannot always be going back to the government to get money or funds to purchase new equipment whenever they go obsolete or for maintenance. So they have to find a way as to how to handle these things. But also spoke about the fact that as the ordinary Ghanaian that they have at heart, and so he appealed to the workers who have gone on strike at the Tamale Teaching Hospital to call off the strike, come back to work, have a collaborative meeting and talk things over, forget about what has happened in the past. These are some of the things that he has highlighted and ground home during the handing over ceremony at the Ministry of Health. Back to you now.
Right, Safwa, I see wheelchairs. What other things are a part of these items which are being dispatched to the Tamale Teaching Hospital? Do we know?
All right. So on the list, we have quite a number of them. There are about 35 items that we have on the list. I'll try and just mention a few of them. We have the digital manometer. I don't know if I'm unable to mention some of the names because they're quite technical. But we also have Draga ICU ventilators, Draga ICU cardiac monitors, Draga phototherapy, Draga anesthesia machine, face mask, supported futures, Draga infant incubators, ECG machine, bulbs, suction. They have oxygen concentrator, pipettes, pipes, and tips, and a lot more others on the list as part of the machines that have been handed over to the Tamale Teaching Hospital.
Right. Interesting that there are ventilators on that. But we know that the minister as well has been speaking to you about this ongoing strike by the doctors. What has he been saying specific to the ongoing strike?
Unfortunately, Marina, they did not open up for any questions from the media, but all that he spoke about the strike and sequel to his visits, his unannounced visits at the Tamale Teaching Hospital, he just mentioned that the strike that has been called should be called off so that the hospitals should and the workers should come back to the facilities for them to have meetings and talk over. And we also spoke about respect. It was quite a happy ceremony, I would say. It was a very sentimental one when he was speaking, that respect is reciprocal. And so he is the first person that has the needs and the care of the health workers at heart. And so basically that was what he was putting across for it to be shared. Yeah.
Right. Let's hear from the health minister on the exact words he had to tell the media about the strike action.
For the past 2-3 days, I have been speaking to stakeholders in this sector. And please, it isn't everything we can put out there as leaders. I am prepared for us to come around the table and discuss whatever we need to discuss. And so my humble appeal to my wonderful medical doctors and health professionals at Tamale Teaching Hospital is that I am the first person to take care of your interest. And therefore, let's call off the strike and let's all regroup and strategize going forward. There are some of the things we can easily do with our internally generated funds. Please, let's confront the issues as they are. It is just not sustainable for government to keep donating equipment to health facilities, and at the end of the day, when the equipment are obsolete, we run back to government for money to either maintain or to replace this equipment. Once at least, even if we are not charging the requisite fees, we generate something small out of these machines. What happens to the money? There must be a new direction. And we all group together and think through it. Maybe I'm looking at it from a different direction. We'll share ideas. Let's pursue the interests of the ordinary Ghanaian. I thank you.